Hi, guys. Pam Coronado here. I had a question from a student the other day, and I thought, that's a great subject to talk about real quick here on my channel. And I think most of you will actually appreciate and benefit from this question as well. So I thought it'd be a great subject to kind of cover real quick here on video. Um, so she asked a question that I've answered before, but she wanted more, insight and clarity. And it was about when you're doing intuitive work, whether you should keep your eyes open or keep your eyes closed. Um, I often say it's better for me in most situations to keep my eyes open. And the reason for that is that when I close my eyes, a lot of times it does trigger imagination. But there's there's some differences here. So if I break this down, if I am doing a reading with a client on the phone, for example, um, it is okay for me to close my eyes because I've got a voice there to listen to, and I'm engaged in what they're saying, and I'm thinking, and I'm receiving images, and I'm fully engaged. So the chances of me slipping into imagination mode is small because I'm grounded with the energy of having somebody present. But if I'm working by myself, and I sit and I try to do a session by myself and I close my eyes, I'm more likely to drift off or lose my focus or all kinds of different things. And sometimes I find it does trigger imagination more than actual intuitive data. So I do recommend, and it's good practice to learn how to work both ways, is that I do practice working with my eyes open. And a lot of times they're partially open. I'll be focused. You hear rustling in the background. That's the dog. So if I am focusing on a specific point, if I'm sitting and I have somebody across from me, say a detective or something, a lot of times you'll notice that I'm actually staring past them. I'm looking at a point on the wall, or I'm looking at something behind them. It's just a point of focus for me. And then I let the images superimpose on top of whatever it is that I'm focusing on. So a lot of times I love to work with a piece of blank white paper, and I will sort of use that as a clean slate for images to superimpose on top of. So that is one of my favorite tricks, is to have a piece of white paper next to me. And of course, it's great to be able to sketch as well. So if you've got that paper there and you're starting to get some images and things like that, it's great to capture them in that moment and go ahead and sketch. So eyes open or closed, you can work both ways, but like I said, it depends on the situation and the circumstances. But for me, I think it's really, really good for people to learn how to work with your eyes open, and it will help and improve your accuracy. All right. Thank you, guys, and I'll talk to you next week.